What you want to do is take your framing square, put it up against your fence, make sure that it is parallel to the blade, and you don't want any of this framing square to touch the teeth. You aren't checking the teeth right now. You're checking the plate, and the teeth usually follow. So it's touching the teeth right there, so I got to make sure that it's between the teeth. And it looks pretty square there, so I'm going to leave it there. So get your framing square out of there. And now we're going to check these. And I'm going to get a stop out of my scrap bin. And first of all, I'm going to take off the corner on this particular piece of wood so that the sawdust will go in that corner instead of interfering with my cut. I just took off the corner, that's all. And then I'm going to use this clamp, this F clamp, to clamp my stop. I want this at 8 1/4 inches. So now I'm cutting these to length. Well, I decided to use my radio arm saw to cut these pieces because it's a lot easier to set up, and it's going to cut it square. I've already got this piece right here, this piece of walnut set up, and it's going to cut not only this one, but this one also. All right, let's go ahead. I want to make sure that I get a good square end before I cut it. It's not going to be entirely critical to get it square, but it helps. I've got these two pieces cut now. to the right length. Okay. All right, now I have a stop set up over here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's over here. And that is so that I can cut this off right here on this end. I'm going to cut them at approximately 12 1/8. Now I did sort of an experiment here, because I'm still going to use a bridle joint, and I want to make sure that it's 1/4 inch. You can use your tape measure as long as it's accurate. I use Stanley, but you can use whatever kind you want. It's up to you. Okay, it's 1/4 inch. I've already made a kerf in this board here. I'm going to use this as a push stick so I can get my pieces accurately. I've also got, it's very difficult to see, but I've got REF written on this piece right here, and that means that's my reference point. So I'm going to put that reference point up against the fence. I've also got a big X on this part here, because that's a reference face, and this is also a reference face, and I have an X here because I know that this surface and this surface are both square. I use my square to check that. This is not the full kerf that I want to put in there. But it's good enough. So I'll check that, make sure it's 1/4 inch. It's kind of cold in here, so my nose is running like crazy. Okay, that's good. So I've got that. Now all I have to do is run the other piece. Also this one, this end, is also going to be run. Make sure I got my reference faces. Okay. Turn it around, this is my reference face right here, and make sure I turn it around right, don't turn it around the other way. Alright, now I'm just trying to get this little piece in the middle. Little piece in the middle right there. I got to get that out of there.